Hello, Internet. Welcome back to another episode of the We Are Different podcast. I just want to say before we start, thank you so much for the support I've been getting recently. It's really awesome. I've been responding to the comments and I will keep responding to the comments. I see you guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about digital footprint and how people are basically cooking their lives before they've even cooked breakfast. Okay, have you ever been on whatever social media platform you're on and see the most atrocious post that's ever seen the light of day? Because that's been my Instagram feed lately. These people are oversharing and sometimes sharing too little, and sometimes they're just downright offensive, downright, I guess, racist or sexist. You name it, they're everything. The internet is an open crime scene, but it is also a permanent receipt printer, as these things are coming back to bite them right in the ass. They're posting opinions like they won't be different people 6 months later. Honestly, what are we thinking? We're deleting posts like the FBI hasn't seen it already. Your confidence is way too high. You have a lot of confidence in being wrong forever. You have a lot of confidence in your post, even though your post deserves jail time. Like, you've ruined your life before lunchtime. Honestly, what is happening? What is happening with the internet? We're posting like the future isn't going to happen. Very dumb. But without further ado, let's get straight into the intro. And we're going to get right into the actual episode. Okay, so there's a lot of different parts of people that post dumb shit. And the first people I want to talk about is people who post through their emotions. Angry posting, posting big argument, and writing essays that nobody asked for. The paragraph person, I'm talking about you. You annoy the shit out of me. Because if you type in all caps and think it's facts, you're wrong. You're the wrongest ever to wrong. Okay? If your post has punctuation that you've never ever used, you are also wrong and you are angry. Nothing good is ever followed on being silent. You are never silent. You are not tired of being silent because you never were silent. Another thing that cooks your digital footprint that I didn't think I was going to get to, and I never thought would cook your digital footprint, is sad posting. I thought we left it in 2021, but clearly not. We still have heartbreak captions, vague posts that are clearly targeting one person or group, and healing era posts immediately after crashing out. Honestly, if you're choosing peace publicly, you are definitely choosing violence in your personal life. There's this one guy at my school who just broke up with his girlfriend, and he's talking about some love is fake. Don't love because they won't love you back. We all know you're getting with the school bop like 3 weeks later. Come on. Are you really that heartbroken? We're posting quotes instead of talking to the person. That's insane. We're glued to the devices like we don't have conversations about it. Late night confession posting? Stop. Honestly, nobody cares. Even if your digital footprint's getting cooked, I don't give a fuck. Nobody cares. 3 a.m. honesty. At this point, just lie to me. I don't want to hear about your personal life. That's oversharing. We talked about that. That's a problem. Trauma dumps pretending to be jokes? Who are you? Honestly, who are you? You're oversharing your personal life and then waking up embarrassed the next day. The internet will always amuse me. If it's after midnight, your phone should lock you out. You shouldn't be allowed on your phone after midnight. If you're on your phone after midnight, then what are you doing? Honestly, if there's nothing else that you're doing besides scrolling reels, just go to sleep. It can't possibly be that important that you gotta post it right then and now. But if you do post it, make sure it's nothing stupid. Digital footprint is what is ending people's lives. Don't let yourself be the next one. I'm not one to judge though. You do what you want with your life. If you want to cook your life with a dumbass post, go for it. I will root for you on the sidelines. But I do want to talk about screenshots. The final boss of supervillains ending careers. Like, you can post anything privately, but it's still going to get screenshotted. Your close friends list, screenshotted. And do not think that context can save you, because it cannot. If you're still over here thinking that context is the answer, it really isn't. Because your screenshot of your extremely racist post doesn't need context, because I think we already understand what you mean. Screenshots don't care who you are. They're screenshots. Everybody's going to see it. And the screenshots last longer than relationships. I would know, right? Screenshots are ending people's careers and lives like it's a side quest. Your best friend is an argument away from betrayal. And please don't screenshot your own messages because that's friendly fire. That's basically suicide. That is internet suicide. Like you're screenshotting messages to go show people right away and it's going to resurface. And this blends straight into what I want to talk about next. Snitching yourself. Basically 6ix9ing, posting illegal stuff as a joke. Don't do that. Please. That's a terrible idea. Because then you're going to get in trouble. Into a lot of trouble. I've seen this all over my Instagram feed and I will forever be amused. We're accidentally exposing lies, old posts contradicting new morals, and people forgetting their page isn't anonymous anymore. Like, why are we posting our crimes and adding filters to it? This isn't an investigation, it's a waiting game. So don't post crimes and add a filter to it. We can still see exactly what you're doing because your past self is your biggest op, as you would say. Like employers have Instagram. They scroll. They might see you. Along with our teachers, they also have social media. I bet you everybody in your family has social media. If not, they don't go through your devices. It's going to get found. It's going to get found. And you don't want that stuff to get found, clearly. Just don't post it in the first place. These people are very interesting people posting dumb shit on the internet, thinking that they can get away with it because they're rich. You're not. You're not getting away with it. And this is kind of going along with it. Trend jumping. Performative opinions, like people suddenly being experts at dumb shit. Opinions aren't copy paste. They're made through your brain. And we're posting takes like takes just to be on the right side, calling it a hot take. Everybody agrees with you. So it's not really a hot take. Like I'll send somebody a reel that has a fact in it and suddenly they're an expert about it. You learned it 30 minutes ago. Relax, buddy. And then back onto the topic of hot takes, we're posting a hot take and everybody agrees with you instantly. You're not brave. You're just kind of stating the obvious. And then the rich people rent opinions like they're going to give it back later. Like somebody will post one thing and then everybody gets mad at them and we're switching opinions. Just like that, flipped right around. Or they apologize. I hear y'all. You don't hear anybody. Come on, be honest. You're not hearing it. You're not hearing shit. Another thing that I want to talk about are the people who argue like they're famous. Like you have somebody who's not even verified acting like The Rock in your comment section. They're posting like they have an audience. And speaking in statement format, turning replies into speeches. You're not the president. You're not going to go talk about this in front of the country. And here, I have a list of replies that you can give to them whenever. You see paragraph guy hopping your comment section being a hater. Who the hell are you talking to? Because nobody gives a shit, honestly. They don't have ops, they've got notifications, and they're writing it like they're verified. You're not verified. Verified costs money, which clearly you don't have if you sit in your room all day posting dumb shit on the internet. Like, for real. What are we doing on the internet these days? This is the main topic I wanted to talk about. People are dumb, and even stupider if you give them a device. They act like these videos are for only them, when clearly many more people can see it. And that doesn't really occur to them until they see the share button get hit like a million times, and they're like, oh no, my life's over. It was over the second you hit post. Now, the biggest hypocrites and the biggest people on this are artists, musicians crashing out on their socials. They argue with each other instead of dropping music, and they're giving some subtweets instead of verses and oversharing rejection emails. Please stop. Just go back to what you're doing. Your Instagram has more bars than your entire song, and then you beef with the accounts that won't stream you. None of them. Speaking of music, I have one thing to say. Myself, like I said in the first episode, I am a musician. Are you guys interested in seeing more music from me? Or do I just let it go? Because as a musician, I've kind of learned when it's said and done. And a few things I haven't said publicly. I got into like an online battle with this one dude, smoked him. This kid didn't know how to shut up, but clearly I did. And see, this silence thing has saved my future more than my talent ever did. Knowing when to be quiet is your biggest weapon on the internet, okay? Okay, here. This is your turn. Go down in the comments and tell me what's the worst post that you've ever seen. Me personally, I've seen a lot of things being posted, but I think it's anything to do with discrimination on races. Like, why are we going to be racist on the internet? That's the one place with the softest people. What are we doing? Why are we being racist? You can't go on the internet and talk about how you are, how a minority is a minority. You can't. You just can't. It's not something that you can talk about on the internet because you're going to have somebody that's offended by it and they're going to save it and send it to their other friends who are offended by it. Like, okay, here, if this does happen, here's the things that they'll typically do. They have apology posts, which are probably written in their notes app. They block people who remember it, and they're saying that's not me anymore. Bitch, it was last year. What do you mean it's not you anymore? It was you 6 months ago. It is still you now. If the internet didn't exist, I mean, without behind the camera, you are the exact same person. You're still a racist, hypocrite, idiot. And now we gotta go into further depth and explain what we said after the backlash. We don't need an explanation from you. We need an apology, honestly. What is it that we're doing anymore? Explaining jokes, saying it's not me anymore. And this all started because you said some dumb shit on the internet, okay? The delete button for these people is a fantasy. It didn't exist until they looked around and saw that people were mad at them. Then the delete button exists. And here, screenshots are going undefeated. Like, if you're going to buy the next iPhone, here, I'll tell you this. The iPhone 18 should come with a probation officer because these people are unhinged. And they don't care. Whatever brings in the money, I guess. Post less, live more. Or at least be funny about it. Because if you're not funny, then it just gets even worse. Next episode, we will be listening to your hot takes. Well, I will be. So leave some hot takes in the comments, and I will talk about them. Thanks so much for listening. I'll catch you in the next one, probably in like a couple days. Honestly, I don't know. It's hit or miss with me. Roll the outro. See you guys next time.